Today, we're jumping right into one of the most exciting battles in all of Kenyan football, and that's the race for the KPL Golden Boot. Hello football lovers, and welcome to the Ball Kenya Premier League Weekly Review. We're going to be diving deep into who's really leading the charge to get crowned the league's top sharpshooter. You know, this is the part of the season where every single goal matters. It's not just about what it does for the team, but it's about that individual glory, that title of being the league's top scorer. So let's see who's really making a name for themselves. Okay, let's get a look at the leaderboard as it stands right now. And as you can see, it's a really fascinating mix, right? We've got some seasoned veterans in there and some explosive newcomers who are all fighting for that #1 spot. So come on, let's break down these top 5 contenders. Starting right at the top, first up, we've got to talk about the man who's sitting at the summit of the goal-scoring charts. It's Muranga Seals captain Mr. Fantastic, Joe Waithera. 12 goals. That is the incredible number Joe Waithera has already put on the board. I mean, he has been in absolutely sensational form, and he's setting a pace that is just blistering for everybody else in the league. You know what's so interesting here is the story behind the stats with Waithera. He's not some new kid on the block, he's a veteran. He's played for huge clubs like Wazito and AFC Leopards. But this season, man, something has just clicked. He's already blown past his personal best for goals in a season, and he says it's all down to being the team captain and just intense training. He's actually calling it his best ever campaign. Believe me, he is not done. He's gone on record saying he wants to hit the 20-goal mark. Now that is a massive statement of intent. It really shows you the kind of sky-high confidence he's playing with. He's not just leading, he's trying to run away with it. Alright, so let's shift gears and look at the player who's hot on his heels. I'm talking about the breakout star of the season from Ulinzi Stars, Paul Okoth. With 9 goals, Okoth is absolutely 100% in the hunt. He is the closest challenger to Waithera right now and has just been a total revelation for the military side. Now this story here is Okoth's incredible journey. He was signed from a National Super League team, Migori Youth, with not a lot of fanfare. But wow, he has taken to the top league like he was born to do it. Scoring the season's very first hat-trick, that was basically him announcing to everyone, "I'm here." He's getting praise left and right for being just ruthless in front of goal. This is a classic story of finding a diamond in the rough. So to put this whole race into perspective, just look at what it's taken to win this award in the last few years. Elvis set an insane all-time record with 27 goals. Benson Nyanyao took it with 19, Moses Shamal with 17. So the pace we're seeing suggests this year's winner is going to need to be in that high teens, maybe low 20s range. The big question is, can Waithera or Okoth keep this form up and actually reach those numbers? Okay, now this is where the race gets even more interesting. As we move down to 3rd place, things are getting real crowded. We've got a two-way tie, and this just shows you how tight this competition really is. Both sitting on 7 goals each. We've got Felix Mboya from the Giants, Gor Mahia, and Philip Wasai, the captain of the newly promoted APS Bomet. With the same goal tally, but trust me, they have 2 completely different stories this season. So first, let's talk about Felix Mboya. He was having an absolutely fantastic start for Gor Mahia after coming over from Posta Rangers, but then just heartbreak. His charge for the Golden Boot got stopped in its tracks by a severe knee injury that's put him on the sidelines indefinitely. And get this, his coach said he'd been playing through the pain for a while, which just shows you how dedicated he is. It's just a really tough break for a player who is in such great form. On the complete other side of that coin, you've got Philip Wasai. Now, as the captain for APS Bomet, his goals carry a totally different kind of weight. See, he's not just chasing personal awards, he's leading his team's fight for survival in the top league after they just got promoted. Every single one of his 7 goals has been absolutely crucial in their mission to stay up. And rounding out our top 5 is a young guy with a seriously bright future. Let's talk about our 5th and final sharpshooter, Humphrey Iroko Omond. Omond sitting on 6 goals, which puts him in our top 5. Now, you might think that's a bit off the lead, but it's the context behind those goals that makes this kid so special. Humphrey Iroko is pretty much the standout player for Kariobangi Sharks, a team that has really struggled to find any consistency this season. He's basically carrying the entire scoring burden for a very young squad. squad. And given that the Sharks are famous for developing talent, everybody sees him as the club's next big star, maybe even destined for a move overseas. He's definitely one to watch, not just in this race, but for the whole future of Kenyan football. So there you have it. You've got a veteran having the season of his life, a breakout star from a lower league, two guys with completely different battles on their hands, and a future star making his name. The race for the KPL Golden Boot is, well, it's anybody's guess. So what's your take, fan? Who do you think is going to win it all? Do you think Waisera is going to hit that 20-goal target he set for himself? Or is a challenger going to rise up from the pack and surprise everyone? Leave a comment below. We would love to hear from you. I'm your host, Paul Lashope. I will see you in the next one.